Nice doggy. No, 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 no. Good doggy. Good doggy. No, good dog. Nice dog. Oh, mission accomplished, Smedley. Got the camera mounted on the back of the dog. I don't think he likes it too much, though.
No. Yeah, well, I've got animal problems of my own here. Sit down.
Smedley?
Yeah, great job, David. Good work and all that.
What's going on in there?
Well, my pet's just exploring his new home.
Wait, a pet in the studio? It sounds like it needs a little bit of training, whatever you got there. So, since I'm not doing too good with this dog, what do you say we talk to a professional animal trainer right now? Wardrobe? Okay, check it out. David DTV hanging out with Sue Matthews. Now, Sue is a professional animal trainer, and this is one of her animals, Jody, very cool dog. Now, Sue, one of the first questions I want to ask you is when your animal misbehaves, what are some tips? What can you do?
Well, the first thing, David, is you want to make sure that your animal understands what it is that you want them to do. Because lots of times that's the problem, is they just don't understand what you expect. So it's really important you make sure that your commands are very clear. Stay.
If you're going to teach it to sit, you don't go, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to walk across the room, then I want you to sit, and then I want you, you don't isolate it. You have to isolate it, right?
That's right. Otherwise, they can't pick that one word out of the whole sentence. They don't know exactly what it is that you mean. So it's important, and you have to remember to be consistent. If you don't want your dog on your bed, then your dog should never be allowed on the bed.
Or on, say, like a control board or a console near cameras and stuff, maybe. How about, like, repetition? Is that important?
It's really important when you're trying to teach your dog or your cat, to do a trick or do a behavior. Every chance that you get, you should try and practice. And don't practice it too many times in a row. Be the same as if I asked you to do the same math problem over and over. It would be kind of boring. So.
Now, I know some people that may want to train goldfish to do different things. Would that be possible?
To swim to the top of the surface to eat.
There you go. Bingo.
This just in. 4,000 dogs have stormed Ybor City. Details at 11.
Jody, come. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. Jody, shake. Good girl.
I know you need a lot of patience when dealing with dogs or cats or any animals, but what are some specific do's and don'ts when training animals?
Well, you want to remember that you always want to reward them and give them lots of praise when they do what you want them to do. If you get angry, do not hit your pet. Just stop what you're doing and try and figure out, why isn't this working? Maybe you're not communicating what it is that you want.
Right.
So always keep your patience. Do not strike or hit or yell at your pet. Just stop.
It's real easy to get angry because you want it so bad just to sit down, and this little guy or girl has his own agenda and they do what they want to do.
Right,
but
it just takes patience. And you always want to make sure that you're handling all of your equipment properly. And I know a lot of people like to take their dogs for a walk, and lots of times people take that leash and they don't want the dog to get away, so they take the leash and they just wrap it and wrap it and wrap it around their hand. Well,
what's wrong with that?
Well, it's pretty dangerous. If your dog decides to chase a squirrel and you can't let go of the leash, you will right down the road on your face. So when you hold the leash, you want to make sure that you always hold it, so that if you need to let go of the dog, you can just drop it, and there they go.
So you're not cruising down the road with it?
That's right, absolutely. Sit. Sit. Good girl, stay. Down. Good girl. Stay. Good job.
This just in. A Doberman Pinscher has announced his candidacy for president. More at 11.
So they have to take a good girl. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Good job.
Okay, Jody here, along with being a very beautiful, beautiful dog, is a companion dog as well. Now,
Right.
What is a companion dog?
Jody has been trained to do some very special behaviors. She works with children who are mobility disabled, who might be in wheelchairs and have a hard time getting around. So she has been taught to do things like turn lights on and off, or to pull the bed covers back up.
How about open and closed doors?
Open and close doors, to go get shoes and socks to help somebody get dressed. And she works with the kids to help them decide whether or not they would be able to benefit from having a companion dog of their own.
So not only a friend, but like a helping hand as well.
Absolutely.
Now, Sue, you were working on a TV show called Second Noah. What did you do on that show?
I was the animal coordinator for that project. which meant that I was responsible for obtaining and working with all the animals that were used for the pilot.
I hear there were a lot of animals involved.
Yeah, we had quite a few. We had everything from water buffalo to llamas.
To little chimps.
Chimpanzees are endangered, and so it's really important, and it's great to be able to let people see them and see what neat animals they are.
Boy, they are. They're fascinating. You look into their eyes, and it's like you're looking right into a human being's eyes. Now, this is a chimpanzee, right?
Correct.
It's not a monkey.
No.
What's
she
the
is not.
difference?
She is an ape. She's not a monkey. Monkeys have tails, and apes do not.
That's okay. I just don't want to move. I don't want to freak the monkey.
The what?
I mean the chimp. Now, the difference between a dog and a chimp, there'd be a lot more care to an animal like this, right?
That's right. Remember that a chimpanzee is an exotic animal and a wild animal, and the very best pets are domestic animals like dogs and cats. They make the very, very best pets, and exotic animals really don't. They need 24-hour-a-day care and a lot of special attention and very special living facilities.
Right. And to have like a special animal like this as a pet in your house where you're going on vacation, it's not really fair to the animal.
No, it's not fair at all.
The papa ape comes in and says, "Who's been eating all my bananas?" Then the mama ape comes in and says, "Who's been eating all my bananas?" Well, listen, it looks like our friend is just about out here, had enough. So Sue Matthews, professional animal trainer, thank you for helping us out. We learned a lot.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, cool. Now listen, when David D returns, we're going to head out to a fire station to meet another amazing animal. You're going to love this dog. Check it out. Keep it here at David D TV. Cut. Okay, Smedley. Shh, I gotta be quiet. Do you have that animal under control yet?
He is not an animal. Well, actually, he is an animal, but just call him by his name.
Okay. Okay, so what's his name?
Sparky.
Sounds vicious. Really vicious, Smedley. Good. When do we go to the next commercial break?
Oh, now, commercial.
David D TV, a Smedley production. We'll be back after these messages. What? We're on? And now back to David D TV.
Oh no, a short circuit. Sparky. Now that's not a big deal, Sparky, okay? Don't worry about it. I know that you're a little embarrassed, but we're just gonna have to work on a little training, okay? Now it's only natural. I said you don't have to be embarrassed.
Ow, Smedley! Smedley, what's going on, buddy? I got nothing but static out here.
There, that's better now. All dry. Okay, we're ready to go on? Next piece in 3, 2, 1.
Y'all ready for this?
Okay, earlier in the show, you met Jody, a very cool and very special dog, but we're here at the Hillsborough County Fire Department, station number 11, with Chief Mertens here and another special dog. Now, Chief, who do we have?
Well, this is Phoenix. She's an accelerant detection dog that we use in fire prevention.
Now, you said accelerant detection. What kind of stuff would that be?
Well, when a building burns, if somebody set it intentionally, she can pick up those chemicals that they use.
So that would be like kerosene, gasoline, stuff like that?
Uh-huh.
Now, how does a dog like this do? Does this just come into a building and do it instantly, or does it have to
she's,
go to school?
We were trained at the State of Maine Police Academy. It's very intensive. And after 6 weeks of that, when we got back in town, we train every day. And of course, she goes to fires regularly, and we check her out, make sure that she's still on target.
Right. So this dog goes to school just like everybody else.
Yes, she's trained 365 days a year.
Now there are machines that do that, and I hear this dog is probably a little more accurate than the machines.
Yes, that's the reason why we use these dogs, because the machines will only go down so low, 0.05 parts per million, and these dogs read in parts per billion, so they're very effective.
You're telling me you're like some kind of super dog. This is Phoenix, right? Now tell me, how would a basic training session go? What kind of stuff would you do for the dog?
Well, if at the end of the day we haven't been to a fire, what I'll do is I'll take her out and set up hot zones for her. Now I know where they are and she doesn't. So, because when we go to a fire, I don't know where they are, and I want her to think that I do. So I set up these hot zones, I know where they are, and I make her find them. And if she misses, then I know that she's not 100% bullseye, and she needs correction in that area. But in 4 years, she hasn't missed yet. So her daily training is the big thing about it. It tells me she's 100%. And when we go to that building on fire, I don't have to think about it. I know she's there.
Specially trained Phoenix. It's safe to say Phoenix has a super nose, right?
She does. A nose that knows.
The nose that knows. Phoenix. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us here on David D TV. Can Phoenix say goodbye, maybe?
Hey, Phoenix, give us goodbye. Come on. Nah, I don't want your paw. Give me a goodbye. Look.
All right. You know, we're hanging out here at the fire station. I think it'd be pretty cool to check out what the guys are doing and be a firefighter for a day.
Great. Nice talking to you.
Thank you, Chief. I think it'd be pretty cool to be a fireman. Let's go do it. Whoa, yeah, this is more like it. I like this. Look at all this cool stuff. Check this out. This is kind of cool. All right.
Hey,
Oh,
don't touch that.
oh, okay. You say, oh, Captain?
Captain Ben.
How you doing, Captain Ben? I was just wondering. I was meeting a very special dog out there, Phoenix, and I was wondering if I could hang and be a firefighter for like a day.
Yeah, I don't see any problem with that.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Whoa, we got a few little rules we want to pass on first.
Okay.
Let you know what they are. First thing to do, if something happens and your clothes were to catch on fire, you know what to do?
Yell, scream.
No, you would stop, drop, and roll.
That's it. Stop,
Okay.
drop, and roll.
Next thing to do is, like if you at home, small children stuff at home, smoke detectors. They're not only important to have, but make sure the batteries are changed 2 times a year.
It's a good idea.
Good reminders that 2 times when we change our clocks forward and back to change the batteries smoke.
Change the batteries out.
Right. The other rule would be to wear your safety belt anytime you're on this fire apparatus, and that's about it for right now. We'll get into some more stuff later.
I'm sure I'm going to learn a lot more as we go along. Let's go meet the guys.
Okay, it's ready.
Let's do it. Listen, Captain Ben, I really appreciate this. You guys got a nice setup here. What's the deal with all the beds, though?
Well, Dave, we're stationed here for 24 hours at a time, and sometimes we have to sleep through the night or take a little break during the daytime in case it's going to be a busy day. Right. You'd want to get a little snooze.
Okay, good deal. Pretty nice here. How you doing, guys? Hey, man. I'll be hanging out with you for a little bit, doing a little training. Can I use one of the beds now?
Sure, you might want to get a little break. It's going to be a long day.
Long day, huh? Thanks, Captain Ben. Appreciate it, bud. I'm just going to chill out here. Maybe get a hour nap. No problem. Yeah. I don't like this. I'm coming, guys! Wait for me! Thank you, guys. Okay. How'd I do?
Not too good. We usually do this in about 40 seconds. Get on the truck.
What? 40? It takes me 40 minutes. Your body temperature, just sitting there watching TV, is about 98.7. Get inside one of these, goes up to 110, 120. Get anywhere close to a fire or even the sunshine, it gets hotter than that. But wait, there's more. You got your axe and you got your Halligan, which is like a major Mondo crowbar. Opens doors, breaks out windows. You're ready to fight fires, but you got an additional 50 pounds at least on you. That's right. Here at station number 11, they even have a surface rescue unit complete with this really cool boat. I mean, any problems on the water, flooding, boat crashes, drownings, these guys are ready to rock at a moment's notice. Let's move it out. It's a nice effect, guys. I think they're really gonna buy it. Back at Station Firehouse, number 11, and these guys are here 24 hours at a time. They have to eat. They do all the cooking themselves. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Check it out. Hey guys, no, wait. Ladies,
Come on, Dave,
gentlemen.
medical call.
Medical call? Haha, David DTV heating things up, whew, and showing you how cool it would be to be a firefighter. These guys really work hard. You know what, I think I want to be one when I grow up. Stick around for more. We got a lot coming up. And cut. Cool. Okay, Smedley. Back to you in the control room, buddy. Smedley. Hello? Is anybody in there?
I'm here. Don't worry. Okay, here we go. Hit the commercial in 3, 2, 1.
We're coming back with more David DTV right after these messages. And now, back to more David DTV. Hey, Smedley, you think that sounded like me? Hey, Smedley.
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you sure? I mean, it doesn't even seem like you're paying attention to the show.
Oh, no, I've been paying attention. That's where I got this idea. You see, going to the firehouse and seeing all that neat stuff made me want to build something like that for Sparky.
Okay, like what, a doghouse?
Well, not exactly. It's,
Okay, later, Smedley. We have a show to do here. Come on. Okay, we're ready to go. What are we doing here?
We're on a medical call. We don't just run fires, we run medical calls too. We help the paramedics in Hillsborough County. And we have a little girl that's sick here. Mike's going to try to find out what's wrong with her. She's got any medical history, find out what's the matter with her. He'll take her blood pressure, probably give her some oxygen, which is in the orange box that you've got there. And they'll monitor her breathing. And we'll make sure that she's okay until the paramedics get here, and then they can go into a more thorough check.
So even though you guys are driving in a fire truck, you're acting like EMTs then, huh? That would travel in an ambulance.
Right, about half of all our, we have 400 firefighters in Hillsborough County, about half of them are EMTs. We have 35 fire trucks in Hillsborough County and only 15 ambulances. So whenever there's somebody sick or hurt, we go there first because we can usually get there before the paramedics and before the ambulance. So we can start doing all the medical aid before they get there and have a lot of it done by the time the paramedics get there.
So when a fire truck pulls up at a house, it doesn't always necessarily mean there's a fire. It could mean someone's sick or somebody fell down.
It could be somebody fell, somebody sick, heart attack, stroke, difficulty breathing, wrong medication, could be just about anything.
Okay, how we doing here?
Very well, very well. She seems to be feeling better. We go ahead and take the oxygen off her.
All right, good deal. Hey, we're glad you're feeling better. Glad I was here to help. Not that I did anything. Hey guys, it's back to work. Wait for me. Captain, I just can't do it. I'm giving her all she's got. I'm just staying buckled in. Oh, tell me when it's over. training exercise after training exercise. We're at another one right now. We've got some equipment here. What's this stuff called?
These are extrication tools, and what we use them for is we dig trapped people out of cars. Whenever people get in car wrecks, a lot of times they're trapped in the car. You get a lot of twisted metal and steel, and these are the tools that we use to dig them out with.
Well, you guys told me to bring tools. This is all I brought. You guys have much bigger tools than I do. What do we got here?
Well, actually, we have the Jaws of Life, which a lot of you kids have seen before.
Oh, yeah.
We have a huge pair of scissors over here that we use to cut steel with.
That is a big pair of scissors.
Yeah, we call those our shears. And on the end over there, we have our ram. A lot of times whenever people are in car accidents, the dashboard comes down across their lap and traps them. So what we do is we use that to push the dashboard off of their lap so we can get injured people out of the cars.
Boy, this is great. Let's do it right now. Now, keep in mind, if there were victims inside, this equipment is big, but it delicately gets them out without hurting them. Let's do it.
All right.
Looks like something out of a Terminator movie, actually called the Jaws of Life. And the amount of pressure these things can apply is phenomenal. Take doors right off the hinge. I tell you what, whew, you got some real heroes in Hillsborough County, station number 11, and firefighters all over the country for that matter. These guys work hard and risk their lives day after day. Hey guys, what do you say? Firefighters or what?
Well, not quite, Dave. This is just initiation. Report back tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock for full training.
Yes, sir. No problem, sir. I'm there for you.
Think I better go to a commercial.
If Smedley doesn't break anything, we'll be back with more after this. We're back. More David D. TV. Whew. Those guys are unbelievable. I can't believe we did it. Another killer show, man. But you know what? You, my friend, have to concentrate a little bit more on directing and a little less on this doghouse thing you had going on.
Doghouse? Sparky's a hamster.
What are you doing? But that's a little... No, but I thought it was...
Yeah. Aren't you a hamster? Good boy. And your training is going so well, too. Watch this, David. Watch. Stay. Stay.